Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. We are finishing this up. The next time you see it, it will be a flip through, a ta-da to done, okay? It's close now. We've got a lot done, okay? We've got this awesome page here that just has so much going on and so much more that can go on, you know? It's just a thing, right? Okay. We've got that. We've got, this is what I'm going to show you today. Got that in. That was from my stash. I'm putting all these angled pockets in, you know, finishing it up. There you go. Just really pretty. As I said, that's what I'm going to show you today. And I did lace this up so that you can see what that looks like. But you'll get the whole deal in the flip through, okay? So let's put this one in, and then I'll show you what I'm doing with the notebooks. It was always my plan to put notebooks in the big pockets or some kind of big journal card or something like that. Well, I've got some notebooks. I'm working with what was left over now, okay? So, that's what we're up to, or down to, or, you know, however you want to look at that. So, we're going to put this, come on. Oh, come on. My glue hasn't been used today, so it's being persnickety on me. Okay, there you go. Hopefully that fixed it. So I'm going to put this pocket in. It's really simple. You put it up there, hold it to the page, see how tall it needs to be, and then how wide it needs to be, right? To put it just a little bit from here and a little bit up here, okay? Yep. Like a little straight, you know, that kind of thing. You want it to be straight, right? Okay, now we got our bottom in there. This is another thing I'm going to show you. Get it out of my way for now, okay? All right, we want to get that pressed down really, really good. And then to the side, okay? All right. These are big pockets, so you kind of have to work with them a little bit to get them to stay where you want them to be. But that's okay. In the end, it turns out to be really, really awesome and very nice. I, of course, am using the double stick tape and glue because you know how I am. I like my security. Okay, like that, down through there. Give it a minute, you know. Imagine, you know, the elevator music is going. Everything's, you know, fine. So, the other thing I wanted to show you and share with you is what I'm doing in these empty spaces in between, right? So, we've got leftover pieces that I've just cut the strips. Actually, it was the back of the paper pack. It had strips back there, and I just cut them in two. And for the length that I needed them, and put them in there. It worked. So where'd that one go? So while that's, you know, holding on to itself, right? Okay. We can go ahead and put this one in here. You just need to cut it to sit just inside. You don't want it in your folds. You don't want it in your way in any way, okay? You just want it to be in there and be pretty and cover up that. You don't have to do this part. I just think it's pretty to do it. But yeah, this is the finishing up bits. Just little things I thought I would share with you on my way to finishing it. I can't wait to see it all finished with everything in it and all that stuff going on and just ta-da. Okay. I don't want to put it upside down. This is directional a little bit. Okay, we want it to be right in there-ish, not in any of the folds, right? So just kind of guide it in, and right there. You just need to cut it to fit just below. You don't want it to go over, of course, but somewhere in there. And just, you know, give it a minute, press it down good. Now there's a lot of things you can cut out for these pockets. These things like that would just about sit in there. There's a lot of cut aparts in the kit. You can just, you know, take your pick, right? There's a lot of things that you can cut out. Now this was on the, these were on the front of the thing. I had to fussy cut those out, but you know, hey, cute. And they will be decorating the pages. Let me turn it around so you can see what I'm talking about when I'm pointing to something. Okay, so that will be decorating the pages up here like so. You know, just a little bitty bit of this and that, right? So this is this is the back cover. It had some little miniature versions of the pages that's in the kit on the back. So I cut those out, and they're really super cute. So I can get that in shot. Really super cute. And look, how cute will that be sitting up on the corner there? What, is that adorable or what? I think it is. So that's what I'm going to do with those. Lots of things you can do with leftover pieces, okay? That's the back cover all cut up. This is the front cover all cut up. To make journal cards, you can back it. It's got that why page. I call them why pages because, you know, they had the opportunity to make something pretty there. Anyway, I'm not, shh. Okay. So we've got plenty of things we can make journal cards out of, okay? To go in all the pockets and things like that. Just showing you my thoughts and plans and dreams and hopes and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, and I don't want to lose these little pieces. So let me stick them over there. All right. So while that's all settling in, right, I'm going to take this out of the way and show you what I'm doing for the little notebooks that I'm putting in there. Okay. This is the one we're going to put together today. I've taken my background pages that I used for matting and things like that to make some of them because I had bits and pieces of scrap left over, and I used that to, I haven't got paper in it yet, but I'm gonna. So I'm just gonna do, this was one of the pages that was left over. So I put fabric down the spine on each one of them because they're gonna be little notebooks. All sewn through and all that. This was another page that I had left over. It'll be a good journal cover. And you can always put things on there and decorate if you like something or you don't like something or whatever. And I put a pocket. That's just a wraparound pocket on this one. And that's what I'm going to show you today. Pretty simple. You make it the size you need it to be. I trimmed mine down to fit inside the pockets, okay? That's the only measurement I used, what will fit inside my pocket. So for my pocket, it's 7.5, okay, by 5. Pretty simple. Now these are just some of the scraps that I had left over. Really, that's all it is scraps that I had left over, okay? This is my wraparound pocket. That's gonna, again, this is the background papers that I use, just lightweight cardstock. And this is going to be my wraparound pocket. I'm going to glue here, 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 and here. And that's just going to be a simple little pocket that will wrap all the way around. Okay? So let's do that. Oh, now my glue's being interesting. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do the front first. Because, you know. Oh, come on. All right. Just a thin bead. Unless your glue's being really silly like mine is. Just a thin bead to go up there. You don't have to glue up in here because it's going to be wrapped around that, and it just won't matter in the end and long-term thing of things. It just won't. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to move this paper out of my way before I glue on it, and then I'll be sorry about it. Okay, so that's going to go down there. Just wrap it right around your... Now, I did put lace on it before, off camera, you know, because, yeah, I wanted it there, and I didn't want to have to do it afterwards, so there's that. Okay, just give it a good press down. Get my brayer, because, yep. Get these things out of the way. Don't want to glue on them. Okay, give it a good press down all the way and all the way. If you have glue squidging out, just wipe that off. It won't, you know, because you don't want to glue it together inside for sure. Okay, that's where your paper's going. All right, now I did have a piece somewhere. See if I can find it now. This is it. I had a piece here that I'm going to just put as just an embellishment. Not a pocket, not anything other than just, I'm trying to keep the notebooks flat. Because as they get used, written in, or put pictures or paraphernalia or memorabilia, whatever, they'll get a little fluffy in there. So I don't want to fluff them up when I'm making them, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to put this down with my funny glue. It's being real funny, just saying. It's not really the laughing kind of funny. Anyways, okay. I want garden to be, you know, sort of in the center. You turn it this way so I can get it straight-ish. And just sort of center it. Right? I tried to get this cut out into sort of some kind of a square. It doesn't have to be. It's just whatever scraps you have left over when you're at this stage of the project, you just use what you got, really. Because I don't want to have a bunch of stuff laying around and it's pretty and I don't want to throw it away. So I want to use it all up and then I won't have to worry about it. Laying around in my craft room, getting in the way, wondering when I'm ever going to use that because I'm done with that project. You know what I mean? Anyways, so let me give this a good pressing down. Now, that's our cover for our little notebook. Super cute, right? Okay, now what I'm going to do for the inside, and no, I'm not going to sew in front of you today, okay? I'm not going to sew in front of you today. Move that aside. I'm just going to fold it. These are freebies. They were in the several different little mini journals. So if you've got any of those, you've already got these. Just super easy. Fold them in half. I think I've got 5 pages in here, which makes 10 double-sided pages. So I'm going to just do per notebook, you know, just in case. But I'm going to give myself like an 1/8 of an inch up here and an 1/8 of an inch. Come along now, quit moving around. An 1/8 of an inch down here. Right? So I'm going to cut those at that height. What did I do with my... Hopefully this one will do it. Okay. So I'm going to line this up as best as I can and do that number. Hopefully it did it. It did it. Okay. So I've got that. Let's see how wide they need to be. Okay. You want them to sit in there and be underneath your cover, right? Because you don't want them poking out. Okay. So I want them to be right. Just put a little line there. You know, no big deal. And I usually use a different cutter for this, but you know, we're going to go with it because we're on camera and all that kind of thing. Okay. See if it did this. I've got one that's awesome for bookbinding and stuff like that. Really cool. It's a, I don't know what you call it. It's a straight edge guillotine. It comes down straight, not at an angle, you know. So it's pretty cool that way. I'm going to take my scissors now and trim this. I want this to be straight, so I'm going to just trim that little bit off that's not straight. Okay, so you just work through this process, okay? It's pretty simple and easy. And this is small enough to where if you have a big stapler, you can staple those in, okay? You can staple them. I'm going to sew them because it's me, but not right now. But yeah, just sit them in there so you have enough at the bottom and enough at the top to where you've got a little bit left over, okay? And that will slide right in my pockets. Okay, now let me show you my other idea for leftovers, right? I've got a few nice ones, and some of them I'm going to make into journal cards for sure. But some of them I'm going to do this other thing with. Let me put the lid on this because it's already being silly on me. Okay, now, get that out of the way. Get these out of the way. Make your notebooks. 5 of them is what I've got there. And I will make them flip through coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. Okay, we've already got these little bitty ones here. I'm going to put those under that so that I don't lose them. And these little bitty ones here, I'm not going to cut. I might cut that one, but I'm not going to cut all of these. I'm going to use some of them as journal cards. These ones are ones where I cut my pockets and other things that I was doing for the journal. So we're going to see what these can come up with. I'm going to show you. Now, you don't have to do this. You can always just go in and fussy cut out some stuff like I did with those little pieces. There's a strip that can go down the side of a notebook or a whatever, you know. I didn't cut this up, so I may make this a big journal card or something. So I'm going to save my bigger pieces for, or somethings, you know. So I'm with them out of the way. All right, we've got these little stack here. We've got, I'm not going to do the whole thing in front of you. Don't worry. It'll be fine. Okay, now, let me get this out of my way. I have got some things that will work with this, okay? Now, this one is too big for some stuff. This is a little corner pocket. This could be another, you could make a tag or something out of that. Got all kinds of stuff here. There's another tag. Corner pockets. Hope I'm not glaring you to death. I put my, look, this is how I store my, I buy these little magnetic sheets, okay? But I don't pay the high price for the other things. I buy the sheets and then I stick them in sandwich baggies. It works. I'm okay with doing stuff on the cheap, man. Okay, so we've got little doilies. We've got little corner pockets, fences. I'm not going to do the whole, like I said, I'm not going to do the whole thing, I promise. But I'm going to do some cute things and show you what you can do with some simple dies. Now these, some of these I got, some of them are on Amazon. Some of them are that one place that I did the thing for, and I can't remember the name, Global Land. And most of them are Amazon, seriously. So I'm going to take some of these. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take that one. Okay, put that one to the side. Okay, we've got these little doilies are fun. You can get these on Amazon. Not expensive at all. Look, some things that you can get with die cutting stuff is really expensive. Don't get those. Get the cheaper ones. That's what I do. Okay, so let me move some of this stuff out of the way and I'll show you what I got. I got a new little toy. Because, number one, I can't show you what I'm doing when I'm die cutting with my big machine. I have a Gemini, and it's a really big machine that makes a lot of noise. Okay, so I got this little Gemini MIDI. Now there's one even smaller than this that's cheaper. You don't have to have this. You can, like I said, you can fussy cut stuff out and it is fine. I'm going to try to get it to where it's in shot, but I don't know if I can or not. Let me see. Move these off. Move these off. I have to take my mat out of the way. Okay, sorry. Ooh, there's a glare. Where is it? Okay, sorry. I'm trying to do my best. Maybe I'll put the machine there. Anyways, okay. Don't put your head in the camera, you silly. Okay, so it comes with this, and I've been using it, you know, this is easier than trying to set the plates up, guys. It really is. Okay, so now that we've gone through all that spiel, I'm going to do, I had this one planned out to do. Where's that little pocket thingy? Yes, this one. I know I can pick it up. Okay, so I'm going to do, you just set your, this way, you set your, you set your die on there like so. So you get pretty, right? It's a pretty pocket. It's going to be a flat pocket. Let me see if I can put it where you can see what I'm doing, okay? Now you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to get this tape so that it stays still where I want it, because I do not want this to move. I'm right to the edge of the paper on this. So we want it to stay still and not squidge around in the machine, okay? All right, there. Now I'm just simply going to put it in this little thing, and close it up. And hopefully this is going to work. It worked just fine when I wasn't on doing a video. So, dee-dum, 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 dee-dum. Elevator music, okay? All right. And you just roll it till it rolls out, okay? Switch that to the side and open it up, and it should have a really nice, pretty pocket. See there? That's the way you use up scraps, guys. It's even got the little faux embossed stitching around it. Is that cool or what? Now, yeah, it's a flat one, but that's okay. I like it. Okay, there's one. I'm going to be doing a couple more just because I like playing with my new machine, my new toy. It's fun. Now listen, if you want to get one of these, I'm not affiliated. I'm just saying. I'm not affiliated. But if you want to get one of these, I reuse my tape, so excuse me. I'm very frugal with some things, right? So I want to take out one of these. Not one of those. One of these. Sorry. I like this one here, so we're going to try it and see what it comes up with. Okay? It just goes around. I need something very colorful. That's a little muted. This one. Okay, so I'm going to do this and put some tape around it. Get right up to the edge, because I might be able to use this for another thing. Okay? And then I don't want it to move, though, right? Okay. Bring my machine back in. My little toy, compared to my other one, it is a toy. It just is. But it's not hard to turn, so if you wonder if you can do it, it's not hard to turn. You can do it. Okay? You just have to roll it all the way out and then squidge it over to the side. Hopefully it worked. I hope. It did. Yay! Okay, now you can use that part, but I'd rather use it on the inside for something else, okay? Let me get my tape off here. This is just fun way to use up what's left in there, right? Okay. Ha! I was hoping. Sometimes they're not easy to get that out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's the right colors to go with what's in the kit. Let me show you on a page. That's cheap dyes, okay? They just are. I don't get the expensive stuff. There was only one I ever got that was really kind of pricey, and I go, ooh. So I didn't do that again. Anyways. Okay, upside down. Okay, here we go. So not that page, but look at this. If you put that on that page, isn't that just a beautiful embellishment? It could go on that page. It could go on any page, and it just pretties it up, right? Super simple and super easy, really beautiful. Yep. Sorry about my Band-Aid, my owie. But how pretty is that, right? Okay, one more, and then I'm gonna let you go for reals. For real, I promise. Okay, let me see. Got that. Which one am I gonna use? I could use a corner pocket, but I want to do something else really awesome. I mean, the corner pockets are awesome. Let me find those dies again. Oh, I know. I'll do a doily. What about that? Those little mini doilies are so cute. What are you doing? Okay, these are really cute. And you can do flowers. Flowers, you can do those, and then just when you get the paper done, you squidge around in the middle, and it, you know, it makes a flower. Okay, let's see. Where was that piece? Aha! It will fit right in the middle of that. Yep. Okay. Now, see, you don't lose anything. You're not wasting anything. It's all good. Where's my doohickey? Okay. This can get a little bit addictive, okay? But it's so fun, and it makes your journals so pretty. Okay, taping it down. And this one is easy. In my big one, I have to worry about, is the plates just right? Do I need another shim in there or whatever? This just does its thing. So far, I haven't really even had to add a shim of any kind. It just, and it's got those suction cups on the bottom. They help, you know, they do. And if you want to get these and try out some really cheapy dies, I'm not promoting or anything, but there's that one place that starts with a T. I don't want any haters. I'm just saying. But there's that one place that starts with a T. You can get dies for really cheap there. Just saying. These come off of Amazon if you want to just get them on Amazon. But now see, not much of anything left on that. All right, let's see if I can get that to pop out. Gorgeous, right? And that's going to go on a page. Super cool. Now I got to get the little giblets out of there. It's a bunch of... Okay, I'll do that after. But anyways, simple little thing like... I think I paid... I don't know if I paid $4 or $5 for a set of 4 of these. So, anyways, that's just an idea of how to use up your scraps, your bits and pieces of this and that. Something like that. Something like that. It's just pretty, right? And you've got those little pockets that you can put in there, and little tags and little... I'm going to be die cutting some more stuff, just saying. Okay, so this is easy. Close yourself up. This is what we did today, and we put that strip down there, just so that we're covering that up. This is coming together so nice, guys. I'm going to lace it up. I'm going to put all kinds of pretty, pretty things in there. Pretty, pretty things. And do some more die cutting. Use up all this stuff, because I'm not, if it's not a pretty stuff, I'm not saving it. This, you could make a pocket on the inside or something, but it would be all upside down. And I don't really particularly like that side. But this side is really pretty, and it's not upside down if you cut something out in it. Another little pocket. Super easy to do. Right there. Pow. Okay, that's what I'm going to be doing. I hope you guys are having fun with your crafting, because when you come back and I see you next time, this is going to be finished. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put on the front yet, but it'll be awesome. I'm trying to say it'll be awesome. I'm just, you know, I want it to be pretty. That's the thing, okay? So, we'll see. I'm going to do something good with it. So, yep, having fun finishing this up. It's always a little bittersweet for me, but I like to see them finished too. So, there you go. Okay, rambled long enough. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.